Hi Suzanne, I thought that maybe just sending you a quick video might make it a bit quicker to show you how to do this, just in case you weren't available Friday or Monday, and it's something you can just look back on quickly. So most schools do have something just like this, only for D2L, right on their homepage. So I'm gonna email Kim just to let her know that you guys may wish to add that onto your page. But for now, we'll just so that you see what it looks like, we'll go to the Moira homepage, and you'll see they have Moodle here, and right down below they've got D2L. So your login, mine's a little bit different, but your login is just the front end of your email. So without the number, and your password would be your employee ID. And then you can get in. And once you're in, sorry, don't mind my mess here. Once you're in, I've just added myself as a teacher. I'll take it out once I'm done the video. You'll see a list of courses. So one thing you'll see over on the student side, there should be a demo course that has some teacher resources. And then over on this side, you'll only have one semester with the codes down below. So you'll see your ones from this semester. So if you click into that class, what Adam was talking about is essentially in the Dropbox area. So under assessment and Dropbox, that's basically where students submit assignments to you. You can basically enable Turnitin. So the Ministry of Ed, as part of paying for this, is also paying for this plagiarism detection, and the way to tell is these little binoculars. So essentially, if I'm a teacher and I go into there, I put in a couple of sample examples under Jenna, and I'll leave those there. You can just delete them out after, once you've seen what they look like. But essentially, this is the Turnitin report, and what you can do is click on it right from there. And these are just, sheets that I pulled, but essentially you'll pull up the Turnitin piece where it will grab and highlight different pieces, and then over on the right it'll actually show you the website that they came from. So you'll see that sort of all the way through the document. And if we were to go back and look at this one, that's 88%. I think this one, I just grabbed an actual PDF of just a journal article, but you can see that it's pulling up exactly where these things are coming from. So that's essentially the type of feedback that you'd be getting from your students. So under there, you also have the ability to mark your students right away. So you can add comments to their assignment, that sort of thing. Or what you can do is back over in D2L, under Evaluate Submission, you can actually pull all the assignments up over here and give them feedback over on the side here for their assignment. But yeah, if you're just looking to kind of start to play with it a little bit and get used to this Turnitin piece and the originality reporting, that's what you would be looking for. So to do that, the steps, I'm just going to show you. Essentially, a Dropbox is where you would put an assignment for each particular assignment you wanted to mark for the students. So let's just say you had a respiration lab report. You would just create a folder for that, and all of your students would use that folder to get in. And to put Turnitin on, you just click this little check mark. So enable originality checking for this program. And then, oops, sorry, I missed the other part. You can also decide if you want the students to be able to see those originality reports, or they just go to the teacher. So if you want the students to see exactly what you saw in the Dropbox, you tick that off. But if you just want to check it for yourself, then you don't really need to do this. A lot of times I don't really leave that on. So you can just hide those out. So you just save and close. So now you'll see over here there's a respiration lab report, and my double check that Turnitin is actually on is over there. So let me see. I was going to go in as a student. I'm just going to pause the recording. Okay, so now I'm just logged in as a student. So then if a student comes in, and they're going to submit a file to you. So essentially you just have them put their lab in here. They'd pick, I'm just going to grab that file, it doesn't really matter what it is for the demo, and they can write a little message here and submit. And as soon as that submits, it's going to automatically start running through Turnitin, but it'll take a little bit of time before it actually goes through it. So if you're in as a teacher, I've just flipped my role. You can see this in progress, so that just means that it's going through the plagiarism detector. So if we go back over here and you look at the other example that I ran the other day, this is eventually what it'll end up looking like. Yeah, so that's the basics for how to use Turnitin, and I'll send you some information about times that I'm open, and then we can maybe get together and look at it a little bit closer. But essentially, if you want to upload the files that you have right now, you can just do that. Just create a file, log in as a student, and then upload all of the files into the folder to see how it goes. And then next year, when you're ready to start with it at the start of the year, you'll be good.